Cavs and Heat game. Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat. This is in Miami. Cleveland opened up -5. Then they decided to sit most of their players. They're going to be sitting Mitchell, Garland, Moby, Tyson, and Strus are still out. So this line is now Miami Heat -6 with an over-under of 238.5. These teams played on Monday. It was an incredible game. 140-138 Cleveland overtime win. I'll go over some basic numbers here. Offensive efficiency, Miami is 9th, Cleveland 12th. Defensive efficiency, Miami is 6th, Cleveland is 13th. I think you can kind of ignore some of those numbers for Cleveland. It's the same system that they're running, but when you're missing those main guys, those numbers are probably just not going to be accurate. And I will say this, sometimes when teams rest their big-name stars, we've talked about this, we see a letdown from the other team, and the team that is sitting their stars, and they end up covering, and sometimes they even win outright. So we have to try and figure out, is this something that is going to happen tonight? I don't see a letdown spot for Miami. First off, Spoelstra and this team knows they're 1-6 against Cleveland the last season, last playoffs, and this season. Spoelstra and the team certainly know it. Here's a chance to get a win at home. And talk about motivation. You could lose motivation with these guys being out, but losing in overtime on your home court on Monday, really, really good revenge spot here. And also, they're in Miami. We've all heard the stories that you like to party in Miami, and now the Cavs have been in Miami for a couple days. Maybe the players enjoyed their stay in Miami just a little bit. The other thing Ralph brought up, Ralph knows the Cleveland area really well. There was a local story that Cleveland has been very open. Hey, we're going to rest guys throughout the regular season. We went way too hard in the regular season last season, and we ended up tired and injured going into the playoffs. So you're going to see Cleveland do this, fairly often. But there are capable players coming in. Sam Merrill's been really good. Lonzo Ball's having a really good season. I just think this is a great spot for Miami. I don't think they're going to be unmotivated coming into tonight. Give me Miami to cover and the points. And as always, we will go over some props here. Mobley, over 10.5 rebounds. The last game he played against this Heat team where he played and Mobley didn't, he had 20 rebounds. So I think we're getting a great number on Mobley over his rebounds. Fontecchio for Miami, over 1.5 made threes. He's been over in 8 out of 11 games this season. He actually had 3 against Cleveland on Monday. He's shooting 5 per game, and he's shooting 49% from the field. I think the defense struggles mightily for Cleveland. And Dean Wade, over 8.5 points. He's starting tonight. He's normally coming off the bench. He's going to get a lot more minutes. He had 9 on Monday. He made 3 3-pointers. I just think he's going to get more shot attempts tonight. So those are your props, and we're going to look at the Heat to cover the spread at -6. As always, our props that are official for clients go out on wt.buzz/AL. We're number 1 in NBA props the last 2 seasons, and we've added 10% to our bankroll this year just with NBA props. So invite you to partner up with us. Props are absolutely 100% where it's at. These are plays we bet with our own money, so invite you to join us on those plays tonight. Thank you